Thank you all so much for this wonderful honor. I'd like to begin by congratulating all the teachers who were nominated for this award for the loving and often courageous work you are doing to ensure safety and inclusion for all students in your schools. I know there are hundreds of teachers equally deserving of this award, and I am proud to represent you. I'd like to thank GLSEN for the many years of hope and comfort you have provided for me personally in my own journey as a gay teacher. And for the past 11 years, I've been on another wonderful journey with my partner, Paul, who is my strength and inspiration. And without his unfailing support, I would not be here. I'd also like to honor and thank my colleagues at the Park School of Baltimore, represented here tonight by our principal, Bonnie Rosenblatt. My colleagues' enormous support, energy, and dedication made this award possible. Please know that when you honor me, you also honor the Park School of Baltimore. Part of our school's statement of philosophy reads, "Learning flourishes when people work, think, and collaborate within a diverse community." At Park, we are continually striving to put that philosophy into practice. I want to tell you a little bit about how we're working to ensure complete safety and full inclusion across the spectrum of gender and sexuality diversity. Last summer, I had the opportunity to co-chair a 2-week professional development program sponsored by my school that brought together 12 faculty members from 1st grade through 12th grade. Together, we explored and collated the best resources for LGBTQ issues education and built a website showcasing these resources and offering suggestions for how they might be used in our school. Each of us made a commitment not only to infuse our own teaching with honest, positive, age-appropriate representations of the lives of gay people, but to also encourage everyone in our school to do the same. The results so far are impressive. Middle school book groups now include young adult novels with gay characters. Card games in French and Spanish classes about families now include family configurations of all types. Math classes prepare graphs of census data that include percentages of same-sex households. History projects about civil rights activists include Harvey Milk, Dan Choi, Billie Jean King, Martina Navratilova, Bayard Rustin, Cleve Jones, Lady Gaga, and Kevin Jennings as possible choices. And my own science class touches on research into possible genetic or brain-based roots of homosexuality. There's much more I wish I could tell you about, but for that, you'll have to go to our website. Our motivation is simple. We feel that by being proactive, by including honest and accurate depictions of gay people, by making LGBTQ people visible, we are teaching children that it is indeed possible to be gay and happy, healthy, normal, and good. Wouldn't it be great if "that's so gay" someday came to mean "that's so happy, healthy, normal, and good"? As I tell you about this work, I am all too painfully aware of efforts around the country to do the opposite of what we do at the Park School of Baltimore, to ban any mention of homosexuality in classrooms. In a school where honest discussion of gender and sexuality diversity is forbidden, how does a girl of 12 who has an attraction to other girls feel? If positive images of the spectrum of gender and sexuality diversity are banned, then how likely to learn is the 10-year-old boy who knows he doesn't quite fit inside that rigid gender box, when we know from brain research that anxiety limits and prohibits authentic learning? And even more importantly, how are we molding the mindsets of children who grow up to be straight if we never let them see any honest image of a gay person at school or hear the word gay used in a positive context? Everyone in this room knows the answer to those questions, and that's why we're all here. Now this year, one of the activities in our middle school GSA was looking at some of the wonderful videos posted to the It Gets Better project. We watched dozens of them and we found something to enjoy and learn from in each of them. But we got to thinking, as wonderful as the It Gets Better project is, we need something more. After all, it's pretty tough to tell a 7th grader that they just have to hang on for 6 years until they graduate. 6 years is a really long time, especially when you're only 12. What we know we need is to build school cultures where we show respect for, honor, and even celebrate gender and sexuality diversity. We know that this is not easy work, and we know there are some who oppose us. But we must do this work, for the alternative is not acceptable and cannot be tolerated. I'm excited to be in a room where everyone is committed to this task. And so as we gather here tonight, I hope we will leave with our efforts redoubled, energized to make next year even more successful, and proud in our knowledge that we are each doing our best to make schools safe and affirming for all children. Thank you for this extraordinary honor.